Tried to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, no, no, no. 'Cause there's nothing you can't teach me, that I can't learn from Mr. Hathaway. They tried to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Just try to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Yes, I've been blind, but when I come back, no, no, no. They try to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. I'm gonna lose my baby. Tried to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. You're right. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, no, no, no. Best trip. The man said, why'd you think you hit? She left me roses by mistake. I said, I got no idea. Everything will be alright. Surprise, let me know she cares. They tried to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Just try to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, no, no, no. They try to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. I'm not gonna spend 10 weeks. Have everyone think I'm on the man. Here we go. The man said, why'd you think you hit? Watching, waiting. I said, I got no idea. Commiserating. Tried to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Just try to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, no, no, no. They tried to make me go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Say it ain't so. And if my daddy thinks I'm fine, keep your head still. It's me, yeah, baby. A little windmill and going. Work sucks. I know it don't come in a shot glass. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
You can find me in the club, a bottle full of fun. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough. Go shoddy, it's your birthday, we're gonna party like it's your birthday. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on the dust. When I roll 20 deep, it's 29s in the club. My flow, my show brought me the dough that bought all my fancy things. My bread, my cars, my fools, my jewels, and tight-fitting jeans. In the hood down in L.A., I got my money on my mind. Got a mill out of the deal, and I'm still on the grind. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rubbed. Go shoddy, it's your birthday, we're gonna party like it's your birthday. When I pull up out front, you see the bands on the dubs. When I roll 20 deep, it's 20 knives in the club. My flow, my show brought me the dough that brought all my fancy things. My crib, my park, my booze, my jewels, and that and jeans.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and the stream. I have just realised I have all but 549 gems. So, excuse me. Is my Twitch muted? My Twitch was not muted, oh dear. I hope that doesn't cause a feedback loop. We find out. We find out. I need to do a little bit of Steam Fund shenaniganery though. So if you guys just give me a minute, let's put on one more, and while I'm sorting that out, we can yeah, just listen to this one.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and bust her out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really sleazy. All they just say is please me, or spend some time and rock around. I said it's not that easy. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hold, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide, yo. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. Tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. Tricky, 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 tricky. Straight from the hip, cut to the chase. I tell a motherfucking slut to her face. Play new games, say new names. Ever since I broke up with what's her face, I'm a different man. Kiss my ass, kiss my lips. Bitch, why ass? Kiss my dick, get my cash. I'd rather have you whip my ass. Don't put out, I'll put you out. Won't get out, I'll push you out. Push blew out, popping shit. Piss on fire to put you out. Am I too nice? Buy you ice. Bitch, you died, wouldn't buy you life. It's tricky. You trying to be my new wife? What, you Mariah? Lied you twice. I do know one thing, no. Bitches, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day. Maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, just sit your drunk ass on that fucking runway, ho. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time is tricky. Tricky, 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 huh?
Spunky. Really, really spunky, yeah. In fact, I don't think I can stop being spunky, yeah.
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on, with all Amazons. While the smoking man's in this one like Harrison Ford, I'm getting frantic. Putting them 10 trick. Their sneakers guaranteed to satisfy. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films. Yeah, I don't make films, but if I did, they'd have a samurai. Gonna get us in the better clubs, gonna run the kind of tiny up, just so my arms are always flying up the backswing. Gonna get into my Sailor Moon, cause the cartoons got the boom anime babes to make me think the wrong thing. Okay, I help it if I think you're funny when I'm mad. Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at the funeral. I have a history of losing my shit. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Dropped your arms to the sides and said I'm sorry. 5 days since I laughed at you and said you just did just what I thought you were gonna do. 3 days since the living room. We realized we're both to blame, but what could we do? Yesterday, you just smiled at me, cause it'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. It's tricky to rock around, that's right.
And there we go, hopefully that just, yeah, there we go, nice. I'm back. I know everyone's been enjoying the tunes. I'm just kind of working down the list and trying to work out what is and what will and will not be hit by, like, copyright things on Twitch, YouTube. I know there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can get that is, or that you can use that is just copyright free. But this has a little bit more, I don't know, it has a little bit more personality to it, and I love it. And if it isn't hit by copyright, then great. I'd love to just, you know, have it in the mega playlist that is, you know, anything and everything for just before the stream starts. So, proper, everyone welcome back. We are beginning with Duel Masochist in Platinum 2. I say beginning with it, like, I think the whole stream is going to be Duel Masochist, but there is a chance we get, like, 6 wins back to back. And if such happens, I'm not going to risk deranking from Diamond. I don't want to. Because that means that we'll start the new month in Platinum, and it'll be a good time. We have less grinding to do overall, which sounds like a good time to me. Maybe it doesn't to you guys, but I think it's going to help out. It takes out what? We don't need to win 20 duels in gold. That's 20 less wins we have to get. So, I think it's a decent expenditure of time. As for the deck, it has had a significant... Ooh, five wins. It has had a significant change in the last stream. We got a good rank 9 to make over Hyperiton. Not that Hyperiton's bad, but it feels like, for some reason, the Virtual World Tiger has generally been better to us, and generally is better for us. So, that's something, I guess. Also, if we now get Leviton, we can actually use them, because Leviton doesn't really do anything. I mean, it does 1,000 stat drop, but that's all it does if you don't have Jormungandr, because there are only 2 Generator Xyz, and Leviton works exactly with Jormungandr, because it says a non-fairy Generator Xyz. As you can tell, if we just do related cards, yeah, there is one other Generator Xyz. It's this guy. So as far as pulls go, that is kinda nutty. Also, you can see that, yeah, last time we maxed out our pacifist copies, which is kinda neat. It means we have 4 copies of a different field spell instead of boss stage, but slightly different power level. But I think it's definitely worth exploring at some point again. Especially because maybe we could lean more heavily into like a normal monster Primite build. But anyway, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a good time. Because I feel pretty good at the moment. I've just today got me phone back. After sending it off for repairs. And, you know, that feels good. It feels good to have it back. They are making me go first. They're starting with fairly average things, so let's do 1, 2, and 3. And leave it. But yeah, I haven't actually faffed around with it at all yet. I haven't like put the SIM card in. I'm going to do that basically while things are going on. Sure. And it just feels like it's going to be a new one. Like, it feels like a new phone at this point. No. You're not using Red Eyes Fusion. Apologies, but I cannot let that go, as that will win you the game. And that's the end of their turn. Nice. Although they don't have any monsters on board for me. Which means I guess we just doing 1600 beats. Now, I don't think their deck has many plans besides Dragoon, but maybe it does. Maybe I need to be cautious. We find out. I also need to try and open my box that actually I put my SIM cards in for the duration of the repair. I need to find that and fix that for my phone. Oh wow, they really are... They were really hoping Dragoon did it. But Dragoon has not done it. I think I put a face down. Just to put more bodies on the field. Means I could tribute summon next turn if I wanted to. Maybe that's not the play, but it does give me the bodies for it. And you never know, maybe it baits them into attacking. Right. So that one goes in that. I think. Yep, there we go. SIM card number 1. And I guess the other one's not a SIM card, it's a storage card. Card number 2. Fits in like that. Nidhogg. Is there anything I can do with this guy? Not really. I only need to hit them another three times. I've got a banish and I've got a monster negate. On the other hand, if their plan is Dragoon Turbo, those aren't going to do anything as they both target. And as a matter of fact, so does the banish effect of my good old worm that is currently on the field if I used it as synchro material. Branded Fusion. Yeah, sure, you go. You do you. Man. These SIM cards are a little bit finicky. Nice. Okay. On the one hand, they've got their game plan going. On the other hand, I'm not sure that I care too much. From your hand, field, and or grave. I guess we do this now. Let's do that now. Well, it goes through. I don't know what it changes. It might not change anything. Let's discard Nidhogg. They can still fusion summon, probably, by banishing something from grave, so it's about what the alternate target is, really. Oh, there's Phantasme. It still makes Lebellion. Well, good thing we have a second card. Bye-bye. I mean, we still have a second card, whether you use Bestial or not. And Jerusalem needs to be sent to the graveyard, so Alpha does clear Jerusalem. Negate. This card still shouldn't be able to attack because you attempted to activate the effect. It's the same thing as sort of like Vassal rulings, right? They can only clear one, as far as I can tell. No, they can clear the other. Well, that means that we can first do Ogre, and we can then do Alpha, which is a pretty strong play anyway. They get a Boldrake. That is not going to do it. Oh, this hand is killer. Right, special summon 1. Special summon 2. Maxi. Well, I guess I'll just have to normal summon. What a shame. 5 cards. Only the top 2 are important. Oh dear. What a shame if you couldn't make Dragoon. Hop-Ear Squadron. Synchro for 8. Yeah, go for it. What's the synchro? It's probably Cyframe. No, it's Excel synchro. I can summon from the deck. They get 1 draw. I don't think that's a problem. You can't use that effect just yet. So I think in this scenario we just get her. Because you're not going to get a pop. And I can get rid of one of your guys. Yeah, you added a card from deck to hand. Send a monster, please. Use the Veiler. That's, like, completely fine. And you make Baron, but, like, Baron just dies. I don't need to out the negate if I can just punch it. Satellite Warrior. Nope, they were prepared. Target up to the number of synchros in your grave, destroy them. You get a target 1. You get a target 2. Why are you playing this? This isn't how you're supposed to play the game. And that's just permanent. Why are you playing Hop-Eared Squadron? It's no wonder your deck's bricked so much. Fucking shit. Was I supposed to just save, like... I mean, I was probably supposed to just chalice the first fusion that came out, really, wasn't I? That feels like what I should have done. I know what they drew, right? Inspector Border. Doesn't fucking matter. Was I supposed to just chalice the first one? I guess. Well, if I do like that, I'm definitely not hitting diamond. Alright, go first. And beg for the mercy of, like, a decent hand. Well, a hand is a hand. He gets to boss stage. You can get to Ha. I'm just not very fond of it. I got something. Metaverse, I think, is the first card. If they have Ash, and they Ash the Metaverse, that's good for us, because we can then use boss fight, and they can't Ash the boss fight or the field spell. Metaverse could be anything. Boss stage is boss stage, you know? And boss fight is boss stage. Why are you even fucking... Add a level 4 lower pilot. Yeah, you good to do that. missions all over the place. Right. Boss stage. Chain Fua. Because fuck me, am I right? Chain C. Because fuck me, am I right? Don't you love, and I mean absolutely love, the opponent drawing 2 cards because you dared play the fucking game? Followed by drawing another 2 cards because they activated Max C and you dared play the fucking game. Fuck you. You absolute ass. I wasn't overly aggressive at the bot, it's just like, no, this is not okay. Fuck you. Oh, and I don't know this password off the top of my head. I don't have any photos. Okay, this setup's gonna take some time, is it? Fucking cunt. Drops Fua C. I can't cancel the summon of my tokens, so I now just have them clogging up space. Fuck you. You added, like, Ryziel, right? It's always just Ryziel. Oh, fucking... I was supposed to just win a few games and get to Diamond, but it's never gonna be that easy. Why would it be that easy? Why did you... what? Why are you playing Bestials? Why Bestial Engine? Can I at least... no, I can't turn the brightness down on my phone until it's finished setting up. Love it. Gotta wonder if all my bookmarks have been deleted. I tried to back them up using the kind of Google account version of it. Fuck off. No, I'm just not beating this. Absolute fucking asshole. Could you get more of a custom hand? I don't think you could. See Fu Bonfire, semied, playing it at 2, limited, and then playing 2 of track. What is with the 2 ofs? Play 3 of these cards. Where you can. Fucking asshole. First. We take first. Surely this has got to go better. Oh, come on, we won the coin toss, don't just fucking quit out on us because of that. Come on. Actually collect. Fucking twat. I'm gonna hazard a guess that my opponent saw the coin toss and alt F4'd for some reason. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. Gimme a break. Well, we got a hand trap. We got a... stand-up Centurion. Brilliant. My phone wants me to set a fucking... How do you... What effects am I turned off from? Light effects. Yeah, let's try another way. Now it stops it this turn. They can still do it on my turn. This... Oh, come on. How the fuck do I get 2FA on my phone when my phone is asking me to set up 2FA? This is my Galaxy 12. Fucking Christ. Can I just skip the sign-in? Don't copy. And they're still just going for things anyway because, you know, love it. Use location, no. Just want to get it actually online. And by that I just mean like, oh, for fuck's sake. Right. I'm not too confident, honestly. Its effects are negated. They still have a banish until standby phase. I don't know whose standby phase it is. Of the next turn. Their standby phase. Yeah, Dark Ruler isn't particularly effective against this deck. And they're going to do everything they want to do on their turn, just on my turn instead. No, no, no. Skip this one. Skip all this. Good. Fucking finally set up. I don't believe that's true, even in the slightest. No. Oh, it looks so fucking ugly. Come on. Can I bin this? Can I bin this widget? you just a quick effect? You're just a quick effect, right? You are just a quick effect. Right. I don't want like half of these things. Why is TikTok a manual? Can I bin this? Can I not uninstall fucking TikTok? It's not even installed yet. Why do I have this? Can't fucking disable TikTok. Fantastic. That sounds like a brilliant decision. YouTube Music, Game Launcher. I don't need half of this shit. Changed it to attack, it's before the end of the main phase. So we're going to attempt to do this one. Wait, it's a banish. It's a banish for cost. Why is it a banish for cost? Alright, I'm just going to have to finish setting this up later. I forgot about the hassle of just setting up a brand new phone. Right, so we're going to do this. Banish for cost is really fucking annoying. But it is what it is. Do I have anything with that high attack? I have. I could get rid of this thing. I could get rid of this thing. It's like the best I could do. How do you out banish for cost in my fucking deck? I don't think you do. Not unless you're Iron Thunder. I think we let that happen because that's probably our best case. Okay, so we get a Summon Valor from deck. Who then gets to bring Lopter back from the grave. I really hate the fact that they can just cheat out a fucking Omni Negate and just like... They do it every turn. There's nothing else I can really do about it. Go for it. Draw your card. Oh, that lock screen is horrible. My thing's there for the gallery at least. I have a fucking SIM card full of files. Let me access them. SD card full of files. Why is it saying it's not in... Oh, God. Well, I was having a good time. No, I don't think I do. I put everything on my SIM card. Not SIM card, SD card. And I do mean everything. Like images, 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 more images, some videos in the images. Let's send a Fiend Tuner as effect. And if you do you have to be able to resolve that? I don't know. Who cares at this point? I think... yeah, I've got my SIM card back. Not SIM card, SD. Albums. Oh, it's just taking its time to load them all. Of course it is. I absolutely hate this duel, and I don't think there's even a remote chance that I actually win it. Like, in the slightest. At all. Oh, there are so many settings I have to disable and reconfigure, and fucking Christ. I don't want to. I've got all of Forbidden Chalice to deal with, the banishing Omni Negate. That just comes back turn after turn after turn. Turn down to a decent brightness. In fact, there he is. I mean, I can activate boss stage, but what the fuck is it gonna do? Well, I haven't already said it, I realised. Welcome back to Masochist. Can I get a break? Just maybe. How long does it take to choose first or second? Well, we're going second, and our hand is, yay, full of traps. This... I don't know. Today was not supposed to be like this. I know that's very vague. That's because that's how it is. It just wasn't supposed to be like this. You pass turn, discard maxi. Alright. I'm going to just hope you don't need machines, my guy. Where's Chrome? Don't need YouTube music. That can go. I was going to update you on a whole bunch of... oh yeah, right. I got on a real... I want to fucking punch something. This is not a good time. 1 win to rank up. 4 wins to rank up. We're close to the D rank. I fucking hate this with a passion. Display, could you... Yeah, timeout screen, 30 seconds. No, thank you. Can we go for like 2 minutes? 5 minutes? 2 minutes, probably better. Dark, definitely. Okay, we have a hand. What is it? A hand? It contains boss stage and bestial. I guess that's everything that I ever need. So, activate said boss stage, set chalice, hold the bestial. I don't know why it isn't going to let... Okay, there we go. Right, on the off chance it's Nibiru, we're just going to play safe. And yeah, we do this. Don't need app updates. Right. Okay. Chalice, Druisworm. Do you think that's enough? I really fucking want it to be. But I don't think it is. My opponent has fairly standard. No. Definitely no. That is not happening. Panda needs to move up. Are you all? Okay, that's fine because you add and then you send a monster. Come on. There we go. Move things around. Do not need Facebook. Send your monster. What did you actually add? You added Ohime. So Hard Tribute himself is probably a pretty good outcome in this scenario. Assuming I get to that point. Bye-bye. Not letting you do that. Clock. I don't really need... That goes on page 2. I need to re-download Discord, of course, don't I? I'd have to do all this on a new phone, anyway. But, like, it's just annoying. End phase, tokens die. What do they even grab? They got this one. Okay. Right, I've got Horror in the Grave. Okay, I think we're doing this. And then, what, are we doing Yazi? Or are we making... We can make Dragite. No, we can't make Dragite. I can make Dragite, I can give him a negate. Special summon. Just take that. Activate effect. Banish. Do that. Normal summon. Battle phase. Clear that. Clear. And right, okay. Main 2, special, and here's where we make Dragite. Put it in defense position. And we just make Anima for giggles, because it actually puts the water in grave. Right, you added a card from deck to hand. That means you know the rules. I think... Okay, I think in this instance we get this, because it's... Do this. Summon 2 tokens. Tribute a token off. Yeah, I like that. I can tribute off Lopter as well if need be. That was a normal summon. Okay. You added to bin it. No. And they had Arabesque still. Of course you had Arabesque. On the other hand, you put this back in the extra, so we take those. On the other hand, I'm probably not dead. At least as far as I can tell. They've got to chunk through a little bit more life points. Nope. Now I'm dead. What the fuck, man? I hope someone's having fun. How do you get away with names like that? I mean, it could just be French. I mean, that's fine. But it feels so weird that that's just something that's you can put in. Right, machines. If you'd max C here, that'd be real funny. Well, sometimes you get what you wish for. Anyway, search. Ash Blossom. Okay. Well, that does mean I can use the tribute effect next turn for basically no cost. Get to Lopter, Lopter get to Valor, Valor get back to Lopter. And then the resource engine starts. And we still maintain everything being a machine, and we have a special summon negate. Negate of a special summon monster. Why is this vibrating every time I tap something? That does not need to happen. And better question, what is it even for? Yep, that is A-OK. Sounds of vibration. Vibrate while ringing. System sound vibration control. Let's do this. Let's get to Lopter. Oh, I kind of want sound for... 'Those. 'Cause, 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 Don't want... yeah. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay. Now what? I guess I should probably adjust the sounds. Okay, cool. Okay, you get yourself to a blue eyes. Congrats. I think we tribute for... I don't know. This needs to send one other, right? Yeah. You know, we're fine. He locks into dragons, but, like, that's not really a problem. Problem is that you don't control any dragons, I guess. And we get this back. No, that's not what we want. No, that's fine. Hope you guys are enjoying all these notification sounds. Trial and error of getting something that seems decent. Sure, you can do that. You can fusion the big boy, who is unaffected by traps. Still a dragon, and doesn't have the stats to clear. I'll change the ringtone later. Don't need that on stream. There's some back row. Spirit dragon. That's fine. Punishment. That was pretty good. Let's do this one. For the sake of argument, really. Yeah, I don't know any of their traps. Traps could be many things. So, what say we just go in, start swinging. That's neat and all. Summon the blue eyes, go for it. Doesn't really do anything, just changes the attack target. Summoning this. Specifically on normal summon. They don't have anything. At least that's what they're currently making me think. They gotta have something. Okay. So summon the big dragon. Who is too little. Continue the attack, yeah, think I will. Burns you out of the negate. Summon a light dragon from your grave, that's fine. Summons this thing back. Yeah, it's not once per turn. And it's tribute for cost. Main 2. Set. Then what? Am I doing this or am I doing this? Because I could take Blue Eyes from their graveyard, but they have like 1,000,001 ways to access it. Or I could just steal Tyrant Dragon. Stealing Tyrant Dragon seems like a good idea. We're going to detach Valor. And give me Tyrant Dragon. Vela. That's unfortunate. But it is what it is. I can... Yeah, I can do that. So let's attempt it. Right, they can just do that again, can't they? Well, use it or lose the negate. Oh, right, you have targeting negate, don't you, you fucking twat. Honestly, wait. I could have just done that for the rest of the turn. I'm just not in it today, am I? I really just am not in it. Discard called by. Well, that's a relief. Which does mean that one of the other set cards could be a called by. Or they just value trying to get started slightly better. You aren't shuffling material from field at the moment. So I think I'm okay. You also don't have a Chaos Monster in the grave. Is this worth it? I feel this is worth it. Yeah, but this thing isn't in the graveyard for the summon now. Alright, or you choose to do that. What are we doing? Aggregator, why not? Aggregator. Use it or lose it. Aggregator was a dumb choice, but... Effective A card in the graveyard, just generally. I can reset the Lost Wind, but I have a feeling this is going to die. I mean, they confusion summon pop in a card. They're probably getting rid of the Clockwork Knight, if I'm being completely honest. Clockwork Knight seems to be screwing them over somewhat. Did you make Twin Burst? No, it's Tyrant Dragon again. But Tyrant Dragon still doesn't clear a... Nope, it clears. It is just big enough. Well... I think I don't... Do I deserve this at this point? I worked so hard to get to this point. And I know I've dueled better, but... There's a couple of those I just couldn't do anything. Like, why am I really supposed to be prepared for this? They only had the one Red Eyes fusion. I needed to apparently banish the Hoppier Squadron. Or just something else. Banish their one driver, I guess. Yeah, they just had a custom hand. There's... Is that the one where... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How did I get 7? This one doesn't count. That's still 6 losses to D-Rat. I guess this one doesn't count? I don't know. Oh, fuck off and fuck you. I know this is entertaining, thrilling viewing, but I don't know. I don't know what I should be saying, doing. Apart from winning duels, playing better. Spotify installed, or Spotify is installed. Widgets. Do I have a Spotify widget now? I do. No. Get you on the main page. Remove this. Fuck off. I can't get a, mass backrow removal card, so as soon as, as soon as this happens to me, it's a death sentence. As soon as I do it to my opponent, I'm literally asking to be hit by Duster, Lightning Storm, Twisters, NST the only good card, Ash the field spell. It's not that hard. Do you have... What are you... You're on Burn? Masochist? You've got a 53 main. 15 extra. It's Labyrinth. Oh, it's fucking Labyrinth. This fucking insect. I have no mouth and only a scream comes to mind. For anyone who has the pleasure of watching on YouTube, I'm sorry. This is not one worth watching. Just skip the whole thing. Everything. Fucking punishment. You're gonna send a fucking Untus. What the fuck do I do? What is the point? Hey, we gotta choose. We gotta go first. Yay. Well, my hand's not bad. What can I do? I can attempt to bait Ash. I can bait Ash, I guess. Use, well, it's not bait, it resolved. Oh wow, you're gonna imp him the fucking ogre? Brilliant. Good job. You definitely needed to do that, by the way. I need that one. Put it down there. You fucking what? Allow me to do a thing? Maybe? Right. I do hate this position, somewhat with passion. I don't want to get my fucking... Yeah. No, we're not going to do that. Skip. Skip. Right. I can... Valor... to do 1... do 2... I don't want to install anything. Could you just, like, not? I don't... Fucking Christ. I setting up a new phone is such a pain. It wasn't even this painful prior. do actually need to pay attention to the screen. Right, so we're doing this. Now the question is, are we getting just Nidhogg, or are we going for her? I think we just go for her. The Nidhogg is just a pretty free body. No, we're not doing that because they negated it. And you just, yeah, you just have enough material for 1 billion, so who cares about the one guy that I actually, you know... Plus there's a monster negate. Well, actually, no, it's not going to be on the field, the first one. The second one will be. Yeah, they're taking their time with it. There's Detonator, but honestly, who cares about the Detonator, right? You just make a different one, like right now. It might just be second Detonator. Yeah, there you go, second Detonator. It's that easy. And now, if I activate a monster effect, I have a problem. Well, no, if I activate a card effect, I have a problem. And it's my issue. You gotta love fair and balanced card design. What are you summoning? Okay. What do I want? You're just going to attack in. Okay. It's not what I was expecting. Granted, they do just have the beat stick to end all beat sticks that I just can't get around. Because when your opponent activates a card or effect, go for it. Who honestly even cares? Have a gajillion billion material. So... am I still running Star Eater? I am. How are you summoned? Don't need to know. I do need to know. When this card declares an attack, it's unaffected by other card effects. Your opponent can do things still. Summon? Special... I guess it's Special Star Eater? What's the alternative right here? alternative is overcommit into a big bongus who just doesn't do it. Like, this at least threatens. I mean mildly, but it does threaten. What's in my... oh, right, that's in my grave. I think we go battle phase to just, like, take a material off it. It's unaffected, but the opponent can still just do their things. Protect it for a material. Lovely. That's exactly what we want. It's not even a once per turn on the protection, is it? No, that actually is a once. Main 2. What if I banished a bestial? I mean, what if? You know? What if I did this? I'm gonna tribute, you get a pop thing, you can just negate it. You can always just negate it. I'm just kind of forgetting that they have the power to just, you know, do these kind of things. The thing is, they can always just out Star Eater. You stopping this or letting it go through? They're negating this. Detach. Which means we can get Valor from deck. Valor can summon. This will attempt to negate. We can Chalice. They thinking? I mean, do I even care about that? I probably just save it. It's a very long and roundabout method, but you know what this allows me to do? Go for it, mate, honestly. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh. For a second I was worried that it was something powerful. Behold fat fucking snack. Give me a material. I don't know what it is, but give me a material. They gave me Zeus. I don't like that. Right, we have a singular monster negate against possibly the best deck that, well, I don't know, is it the best deck anymore? Probably still. Pretty damn close. I don't think there's any hits on it, so I'm just going to say, yeah, probably the best deck. And we've got basically a worse imperm. What did you send? Infernal Flame Banshee. I mean, I think that just has to be okay. Unfortunately. You've got 2 duo in the grave, so it's probably the field spell, I'd guess. Add a light pyro, go for it. You still haven't normal summoned. A phrase that is just dreadful, always to hear. I'm gonna negate that, because what the hell else do I negate? Being completely honest, in this scenario, what am I doing? I am losing. Kinda drastically. Now, I probably should have activated Jormungandr there, at the very least. I don't know if cycling would have been worth it. What are you summoning? Are you summoning one of your detonators back? No, you're not. So, yeah, sure, why not? Bye-bye, Saranir. Well, that works. Iron Thunder. Handle Field. Yeah, I think I'll attach Iron Thunder, honestly. Got 10 cards left in extra. Zeus is probably another one of them, so you probably just have it by making something that can, like, an Xyz monster. There's Duo Drive. I'll do my attack. Attach a Ryziel from your deck to your hand, okay. I mean, as long as you're not recycling Detonator, I guess I'm in a decent bit. There's Detonator, but I just don't need to activate an effect, right? That's the idea. You're gonna activate Aggregator until the end of the turn. A monsters you control. Did you already use you didn't already use Aggregator this turn? What am I missing? Don't want your Ryziel's special attach. Mass Driver. Yeah. Okay. As far as I can tell, it doesn't do anything. I can still just punch things. Okay. Gain 1,000. Take 11. Protect it with the Aggregator, I guess. Negate my effects until the end of the turn. You're not doing that. So you're going to protect yourself with the Aggregator next turn. You just wanted me in attack position. That's it. I feel like I had so many different apps that I don't know. I guess I never used them. Setting up my phone has been a experience in that regard. It feels so empty. Oh, what did you add back? What did you set? You set Imperm. I'll be a little bit mad if you just set imperm. But I kind of can't help but think they just set imperm. Want me to crash into it on my turn just cause. No. So what's your game plan? Because it currently doesn't look like you have one. Zeus would do it. I guess they just... Do you only run one Zeus? Is Zeus limited? Where is Zeus? He's not limited. Oh, did you recycle your... No. It's this one, right? I guess. What are you hoping to draw? I'm hoping to draw something. Okay, what are you searching? Like, do you run multiple Plasma Hole? Nope, they just... Yeah, they're just doing that now. Of course they are. What are you banishing? It really doesn't matter to me, but what are you banishing? You can... I'm going to detach Iron Thunder. I'm letting that go through for some reason. I would have used that opportunity to destroy Clockwork Knight, honestly. There goes Valor. There goes Aggregator. So he's got 500 still. Yay! Clockwork, my hero. You've got a destruction. You've got a monster negate. Is that a kaiju? No, Karakura Div Incarnate. Oh fuck. I was excited to say that like, I beat the base game of Hades 2. I've only been playing it for like a couple days. I have like less than a day's worth of playtime on it, I'm pretty sure, and I've actually beat through like the base initial like thing you're supposed to do. Can I get a win? I gotta connect when I win the coin toss as well. That'd be, you know, that'd be real nice. That'd be real friendly of you. I mean, we set 4. We're on 58 for some reason. Alright, Clockwork. Set the Cosmic. Set the Floodgate Pendulum Scales. Crack down Cosmic Deep Blue. Which I really don't want to activate Peekaboo at the moment. At present, that's a bad idea. Horrendous, even. Lady Monk. Of course. Well, their monster has... what? 7/5, so I'm not dead in an instant. Counterpoint. This guy's a fucko, and I hate him. I really don't like this idea. Exodia is not a hella competent deck. I am just not that blessed with the plays. You can make this card gain. I mean, I'd just take the attack, right? Because it gains 8k, loses 500. Yeah. Okay. You're actually using the Wedju Temple instead of just, I don't know, using it earlier to get game. Oh, Gaming Addict. Excuse you, what? Like, I get the shield, I do not understand why Copycat is there. Okay, so let's try and take your guy. Oh, I can't even Cosmic. Hope you're doing well, Gaming Addict, because I am suffering. I'm having the worst sense of deja vu, but it's worse than before. We're only one win away from Plat 1. We are now one loss from Plat 4. And of course, my mood the whole time has been such a shining ray of a drunken kind of utopic hope that it's been an absolute delight for anyone who has got this far in the VOD, who has joined up now, or is watching the video on YouTube. So how's your day going? Find yourself up to anything interesting? Do anything mildly better than lose like 15 games in a row? I don't feel it's a difficult task. You gotta have done something better. Like, the rest of my day has been better than this. Everything else I've done today is an improvement. They can get to a counter trap. You've played a game. Well, how'd the game go? You know? One game is probably infinitely better than anything I've done at this point. You see, fine is better than anything I've had. I've had one game that I may be through. And the rest of them I feel like I play like well enough and just... it just hasn't been it. We got Dark Ruler, Bestial, Lopter. I think our hand is fine. Hello, Potato. How do? Welcome to the stream again. Nice to see new recurring faces, if that makes any sense. A slightly juxtaposed statement, but I believe it makes enough sense. If you control, banish this card from your graveyard. Are you going to stick it in your grave? I think they are going to stick it in the grave. What happened to the other 14 potatoes? Ah, you know. People gotta have something there. You're just unaffected. This is legitimate pain and suffering. Straight from the tap, so to speak. Target a face-up card. Synchro for 10. Into Assault Dragon. I can beat Assault Dragon. I think. Yeah, I can beat Assault Dragon. I can't beat Armor Master. You also pulled an insane card. Well, you know, again, good for you. I'm very happy for you. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything in the end phase. Yay? I always want to know what your astounding pulls are. Excuse you, what? You're going to chain to Dark Ruler no more to summon another monster to get negated. Am I understanding this right? No, you're just summoning another full armor master. Fuck my life. Special summon it. And what do? Send this card from your hand or field, then target one. Also negates effects. I just love this fucking shit. White Woman Jump Scare is a hell of a card. I mean, like, the whole point of what they're doing is so that I can't even hit over things, right? That's their current plan. And I mean, it works, it's just... Fuck, man. What am I supposed to do? If I attempt to summon Valor, they negate the summon of Valor. This was summoned this turn? I don't know. I don't have anything that's higher than 32, so Punishment is not actually live. Forbidden Chalice to make my guy a little bit bigger. I mean, good news, this guy isn't going to activate his effect. There goes one of them. I only got another one to go. End phase. Try one face at monster your opponent controls. Right, okay, I can target, yeah. I can target the other guys. Oh wait, no. I could send Star Eater, like exactly Star Eater. Take 100, clear it. We're going to attack into... we'll attack into this one. No. This is deliberate. I'm just minimizing damage. Bye-bye. Right. Is this a winnable game? What do we think? Because I've thrown the rest of the fucking stream. I'm nearly at the 2-hour mark and it's my first win. I'm not sure I should really be streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! For this rest of the stream. Being completely honest. Yeah, I outed 2 armor masters, great, but like... There were other duels that just should have been winnable at this point. On the off chance. Also because I need to start getting in for actual damage. 1900 is 1900, you know. Beats Ghost Girls. We got Imperm, we got Punishment. Punishment is also pseudo Imperm, it gives us destruction, retaliation rather than protection. Also end of the month, yeah, but end of the month should mean it's easier because everyone who's made it is probably, you know, everyone who's going to has already made it. That there isn't any logic there, I'm just straight up lying, but, you know. Yeah, go on. Thanks for at least making it mildly quicker, although you knew I had a mono, so you knew I had lethal. But, at the very least, we did it. 1 hour, 40 minutes, 49 minutes. We'll say 1 hour and 40, due to, like, stuff at the start. And I got 1 win. 1 win. That is a full page. 7. 11 games. 1 win. Well, look at all these extra gems I got coming into use, right? I'm gonna spend a whole 200 of them. Oh, this feels so fucking awful. Like, these packs aren't great. We kind of knew this. The legacy tickets, they're just legacy tickets. You don't expect anything too much from them. Master packs could give us anything. You could give us, like, just a free pass to, like, back to Platinum 1. We've got there a couple times now. This is the lows, I guess. You get the highs, where we get to actually win some duels in a row, get ourselves a win streak. And then we get this. Great, we have 1 Pearly spell. Spoilers, I think that's all we have. And even if we have more, I'm genuinely unsure of the consistency. Right. Okay, so no, we have, like, things. How do you summon? That mentions that card. Happy Memory. We have 2 Happy Memory. We have a Street. And that's it. So, add an Excavated. Add a Pearly. So, it'd be exactly this one for Happy Memory. And that would then... No, okay, so Happy Memory does it. Like, just Happy Memory itself. Because that special summons this, which then adds a Pearly card, so we can just add, like, whatever we want, right? Cannot be destroyed by battle. Each player gains 1,000. I mean, is there anything that's like a... No. No, there's no hard wants on any of these effects, so you could do, like, Happy into this to search Happy. And then you could do this to target the Happy to summon this. You can then still use the second Happy to get you into, like, this one. And then that can get you another one. Yeah, it's just, it doesn't feel good enough. Also, take that off. How are we on the Armed Dragon front? Pretty poor. We could do with Armed Dragon Thunder level 7 if we were going to do anything with this, which we're just definitely not. We do have E-Telly, which has 1 target. Good. Not great. We'd actually want more. Armed Dragon. Yeah, this is an Armed Dragon. It's got 2 targets. But it doesn't really do anything. That's E-Telly for a 3, 14, 19. This is E-Telly for, like, in-archetype kind of starter, I guess, or combo piece, whatever you want. Yeah, we have Resonator things. We have OG RDA. Do any of you guys mention Red Dragon? You do. Yeah. Wait, Majestic Dragon. We got a Majestic Dragon. During the end phase. Great. And yeah, this has no way to bring itself back. Okay. Well. Win 1 down. Another 11 to go in a row. I don't think it's happening. Call me a pessimist. But I don't think it's happening. Hand has been better. We can turn everything to machine, we can summon a Mono. Mono hits 24, we beat something in the head. Well, that would be the plan anyway. I don't think that's true in the slightest. Like, yeah, we sink lower in the rankings, and so we get easier opponents, but, like... We've played for, like, 2 hours, got 1 win. This is on track to be the single worst stream that I've just had to date. And it's only what, 2 streams, 3 streams from the other worst stream we've had to date. And the reason I'd say worst is because, okay, in the early days we were probably winning less duels, but the difference is we only needed to win like 1 or 2 to start doing to get through bronze. And well, I can beat Baron over the head. No, I can't. It's got too much attack. I can beat this one over the head. But like, I'd say those 2, including this one, are the worst streams in history for me, simply because we've got a deck that does things, you know. We're at a sufficiently advanced point in the challenge, but it's just not doing anything. We just suck so bad today. Our opponents have had all the things we've had, as you can see, none of the fucking things. They have 3 back row, we know absolutely none of them. Absolutely none of them. Fuck off. The other bit is, gone are the days when Max C does absolutely nothing, you know. Max C now, dare I say, stands a chance to hurt us. Attempt to summon. Monster negate. No. No, just imperm. Right. Battle phase. Okay. That doesn't... no. That will make my monsters lose attack. It won't yeet anything, but it will... yeah. It'll make them crash. Can't do anything with this. Well, do you have anything in those 3 cards? I really fucking hope you don't. It'd be nice. It'd make a change for today's stream. Just not allowed nice things. Had I the power, I would wish to disconnect them from life. No particular methods come to mind, just generally. I am a little more than ticked off, you might say. You couldn't just, like, brick. 1 draw. Too much to ask, is it? Okay, you got 2 links that are non-effects, and now what? Link 2. Shaman. Go Shaman. Pitch Ash. You see, why couldn't you have just gotten another one? Why couldn't you just drawn Max C for turn? Also, fuck you. If you're not normal summoned, is that what I'm about to find out? That's what I'm about to find out, isn't it? You haven't fucking normal summoned. Not dead. I'm pretty fucking close. More specifically, 400 off, assuming they play 2 Yugioh. They play 2. That also could have just been Draco Berserker. In fact, is Draco Berserker referenced as like a 10E card? It is. Yeah, they could have been 200 off, but what good does it do them? That's the kind of fucking good it does them. I want to break things. I want to... I want to enter a fit of rage and express myself thus. That's irresponsible. It's going to damage exactly things that I own anyway. And I can't hurt these people over the other end of the internet, nor would I really want to at the end of the day. But I would like to snap their keyboard in half. At present. I know I need to radiate positive vibes and everything, but I cannot be fucking bothered. Do you guys want to watch Yu-Gi-Oh for another hour like this? Can I have like a yes, no? Preferably not a yes and a no. 2 yeses, 2 nos. Or more. However many people decide to flood the chat at this moment. Well, 3 has dropped to 2. Does anyone want to watch this kind of dueling at present? The chat is silent. They theorize and ponder on what they should or should not do. Do I have a Twitch notification? Don't say anything. There's just not a soul. I'm gonna try for one more. And then I'm liable to fucking explode. Like, do I even want to bother? No, I really don't. Look at this hand. It's so fucking purple. And we're going second. We don't have a load of spells. And of those spells, one is a hard going sack. What am I supposed to do? I've lost the coin toss a bajillion times. When I've actually had the stuff to do, they just, you know, no you don't, not anymore. Your opponent bricked? Well, hey, you didn't draw a monster and they lightning stormed you for 5 fucking cards. Once more, as this person does not seem to be sure of exactly how they need to be going about their plays. And I have portrayed that kind of image myself with how often I've been looking at my phone trying to get things set up on that. And we win. Yay. Good game. Well played. We get some legacy tickets for our hard-earned victories as of late. And as such, we are rewarded appropriately. Given just compensation. I wonder if the Master Packs can live up to the same kind of hype. That's not a bad card, actually. And that one is fine, but we're not really playing fish ever. It's neat. Mare Mare, or Mare Mare, is a decent card because it's what people would actually summon off of Yazi, because it's just another level 7 synchro. Well, we got Guardrang and Pissy, so that's Dragon-like stuff. Drago Necro, Nether Soul. And Unchained Abomination. We have some Unchained cards, but I don't think, like, this is completely generic, so... I mean, do we just play this instead of Zeraboros? We might just play it instead of Zeraboros. He does just during the end phase pop a card. It is just generic. Oh wait, no, it needs a link, doesn't it? Still pretty generic. I think we actually get rid of Zeraboros for the one time. And that's probably the change. I appreciate the stoic call to arms of no one, not a soul, responding into the to the question posed to chat. As far as Go's second hands go, this is fine. As far as decks that I love to see go, this is not one of them. That is something I like to see, though, that they haven't hard drawn it already. So, I can force the trap card. It's about what else they have. Excuse me. That's a weird amount of average battle damage. Obliterate. Ah. But that's not the card you were supposed to set. Or are you unaware? I mean, it is the OG one, but... Okay, Ash Blossom. That was a fool's move. But you see... Bye-bye. Toodles. Pip pip. Cheerio. Right, what can I actually do? I could tribute summon this, but it prefers being special summoned. And I think what we can do is this. Let's read Obliterate again. It's target a face-up card. Target a monster, specifically a monster. So we set this just as a blocker, and we chill. Fenrir's done his thing. They apparently don't want to use Obliterate. I do not understand why. Target a spell trap on the field, destroy it. What did you target? You targeted Punishment. Sure. Who needs to summon from the extra deck? Okay. I don't know what they think that's doing this second. They're sending Contract with Exodia. They are really playing Exodia. I can send literally anything here. But we're going to send Pegasus. Why could you not die? Well, back into the deck with ye. I don't understand, but that's apparently how it's going to be. Are you going to draw 2 cards? You absolute fool. Yeah. Definitely this. Well, we found a winnable game, guys. All it took was the opponent being on the worst Exodia deck piloted in history. Apparently I haven't turned down whatever that is. I thought I changed my notification sounds. That's my text message sound. What did you do? Add Millennium Unk. Add Millennium Unk then. Send a monster. You don't have a monster. Right, I haven't connected myself to the internet yet. That's... I was supposed to negate that. It's fine. That's not what I meant to do. Mage power. You go, buddy. United we stand. That isn't a game shot. Don't know how to break it to you. What are you... It is the gain effect. Well... Bye-bye. Believe it's just that easy. What is preventing me from destroying things? Get out of here. Something is preventing me from destroying things. Cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effect. That would prevent me from destroying things. They are playing the proper one. Do I have... Nope, I don't really have anything in the grave. I can negate this. I mean... Yeah, as I was just saying, I can just negate this. And then it's not particularly difficult. We just activate this. Banish her. I know that seems counterproductive, but I think if we just, you know, get them off of this, that's kind of the game. I can still tribute summon this. You best believe I will. I've just realised something. Can't summon from the extra deck. It's fine. It's definitely fine. I always remember Dogmatic Punishment. Have I lost an unlosable game? I think I have. Like, not even kidding. Yeah, I think I've managed to lose an unlosable game. Oh wait. Yeah, one thing. Bye-bye. So, does that do it? I don't know, does it do it? What else are you playing? There's Moon Maiden. Yeah, that'll do it. Just, I've managed to lose an unlosable game. I once again pose to the chat, hoping for a response. Is this the gameplay you want to see for another 40 minutes? Yes No. Jesus Christ. The answer is apparently no. In not so many words. $60 cards, 13 extra. With hand traps. Of course it's with hand traps. What does it take to get away from fucking Exodia players? Again, my luck is such that they seem to be on the worst Exodia deck known to man. The second one. Which means, obviously, I'm gonna fuck it up. I still have some kind of, like, chocolate milk from when I was out earlier. I deliberately saved it throughout the day so that, like, you know, I'd have something for stream. And, yeah, it just doesn't feel great. I'm kind of using it as just, like, comfort thing. Can't be sure I spell trap effects. That'd be why. Not reading the first line of text. Absolute classic, you know. Not sure they understand what happened. No, they understood just in time. Right. So, what am I doing? Punishment. Always remember punishment. It shouldn't be a difficult ask. Okay. 21 or less ain't that bad. Sure, man. You do you. And here's where I realised I should have tributed off Valor. Okay. Pick a guy. Sure. There's a second shield. But you obviously don't have the fusion spell, otherwise you would have used it by now. Are you willing to pay another 2,000 to get a fusion spell for a 1900 beat stick? Doesn't look like you are. I don't need to banish their grave. I think I just need to do this. We can then synchro for 10 on the next turn. It only took finding the actual worst Exodia deck I've seen. to get a win. Third win. 2 hours, 30 minutes. Not a great time. Don't know if you can believe it. That's it. I don't know why I'm surprised, but just, you know, that. You best believe I'm gonna activate some cards. I've not had a chance to do fucking shit today. Or if I have, it's been brutally ineffective and I keep misclicking because fuck me. I can't do jack shit. Wasn't summoned properly. Banished the wrong card, I guess. Bye-bye. That's not what I meant to do, but oh well. Who cares? Oh, there goes that one. And Ballad the game. Da-da-da-da. Not even managing to advance in Plat 3, we're just stuck. Mystical magical card, wow. What is it? Pity? Seems like it. No. No, pity would be something good. You need to already control the Tessina, which is too high a cost. Right. Wonderful time. Wonderful packs, everyone. Good job out there. Now, after such a thrilling enterprise, it's time to debark on our next crusade. And we gotta choose. We gotta go first. This gives us a slight strategical advantage. I want to start with that so that I can choose to quit and it's not the end of the world. But that seems to go through. Does this go through? No, no it doesn't. Well, it goes through, but at what fucking cost? You've got a 3-card hand. Best hope that Nidhogg and a Lopter can stop it. Dragon Shrine. That feels okay. Okay. Special summon this card. It's fine. Supreme King Gate. Yeah. Okay. Now what? They keep going, apparently. Let's just bring out another Valor. Just to get it into rotation. More specifically, so we can do this. I could block up their EMZ. At least I think so. Yeah. Congratulations. You don't have an EMC anymore. Until you tribute summon, and then you have an EMZ again. And I have lost the advantage war. So that is a 2500 beat stick, and I have no generator. And here I'm called the bad guy. Because I'm playing with Floodgate. I mean, it's objectively true, in this case I am the bad guy. And as such, you shall pay for my crimes. Could you shut the fuck up? I'm gonna occupy one of these. So how well do you think you can do against 3k beatstick? I guess well enough, apparently. Please send a monster. targets, or do you just not want to activate it? Link 2. There's Electromite. There's Astrograph. I'm not sure what this does. Like, Zark is not a spellcaster. Zark do be a kind of a dragon, I believe, so... Can you bring him out? Have this. So you're playing Melodious in this as well. Okay. Can't be targeted with card effects, can still be, you know, just destroyed. Nuked. End phase. Well, the fact that you've got IP means that you will use a monster effect in my turn. In fact, there it is. Which means Triple Attack is now live. Appaloosa. Sure. I'll attempt to activate. No, that's cool. It's a rather funny way to out something. It's not game. I don't think I can make it game. So I think we just leave it. We're in a decent position. Go for it. You can have a fairy using those two. And that gets you to this. You get a Melodious from your deck. So is it just a Pendulum pile, or... Well, you would get a Melodious from your deck, sorry. I'm not. Not in the slightest. 2 7s, both 2500. Cool. Doing anything with them? Absolute. Which, if sent to the graveyard, gets yourself to Vortex. But who needs Vortex? saying goodbye. Right, okay. Yay, we got 4 wins. Need that. How many matches have we played? 7, 11, 13, 17. Quarter. Not even. Not even a quarter. And what we get for it is a whole load of stuff we already have, apparently. Well, not Ghosts from the Past. Which is not going to trigger anything. We're not on a secret Metaphys deck or Flu or anything else. There's nothing else that really works Banish related. Sword Soul. This is pretty good support for the ninja deck. It sets from deck, but it does have to send a specific kind of card from hand. So, mixed, I don't know. Agent. Unaffected by spells. While you control Sanctuary and higher, gains attack. I think we already had 3. Not that it makes a difference. It's neat. That is so bad. This is unusable. Right. Do we have another game in us? Just one more. Tell you what, I'll be back in a minute and then sure, we'll go for another one. Alright. As promised. One more try. If we could bump it to 5 wins, it's over a quarter. It maintains that 33% that we've been working toward. If we lose, Just adds to the experience. Well, that is actually somewhat hopeful. Like, they have a hell of a grind game. And their deck is probably just stun. And here comes Time Tearing. No. No Time Tearing. Why not? Surely the correct move was Time Tearing. That was a poor choice of Solemn. Ah. I guess you can afford to just click nope. It always destroys, okay. Well, for some reason they didn't get Morganite, so the grind game is not online just yet. I'll leave it. We can take 15. Cosmic. That's not ideal. Could do with a summonable monster, preferably a generator. Floodgate. I can take 15, so I should just take it. Okay, here we go. Now we're doing something. Let's wait until the end phase. Right. 1, 2. I don't know that we need to go for a 3. Got rid of Solemn Warning. There we go. In theory, we're actually pretty solid by this point. Because they draw, we spec. We spec, we have negates, banishes, whatever we want. And in this case, we will get a negate. We have Destruction, we have Summon Negate, and we have a targeted Banish. And the Omni, of course. Doesn't do anything right now. That does, by contrast. Triple attack. Draw 2. Please send a monster. Assuming you got one. You didn't. Feather Duster. Guess that's gotta be fine. Which is rather annoying. How much do I care about one random back row? I don't think much. And that is the game. Well, could have been. Had it not been Draco Utopian Aura exactly. I have an Omni and a Banish. Omni or Banish versus their 2 cards. 3 cards even. Okay. You've got 2 normal summons. If it comes down to Beatstick versus Beatstick, I'll just stay with Ha. But you got 2 back row. Goldrake. There is as much a chance they actually draw into the Morgnite cards. It seems they're playing a decent amount. You wait. Please send a monster, unless you were unaware again. Strike. Permanent. Permanent. Always good to know. Once again, like, 1 generator would be fantastic. Well, they have a Solemn again, probably. Cool. stream's over.